My name is James Kavanagh.
I'm Niamh Cullen.
My name is Aideen Kate.
And I'm a social content creator on Instagram and YouTube. I'm also a podcast host for Influencer is a Dirty Word. I share things predominantly, fashion, fitness and wellness on my Instagram.
And I am a makeup artist / influencer from Dublin.
I'm a TV presenter and the co-author of a cookbook called The Caribbean Cookbook. I'm also considered an influencer, a word that I'm not totally on board with, but sure, call me what you want.
I'm quite allergic to the word influencer.
I hate it. I just think it's a weird word because I know I do have an influence on some people, but I find it very formal. I'm just when people ask me what I do, I just say I'm a makeup artist because that's what I am,
An influencer is someone who has the ability to influence other people's purchasing decisions and also influence how they think about things. What is in here from Schweppes? Thank you. Oh, these are gorgeous. Oh my God, they say James on them. James. I'm gonna have a guess that this says William. Oh, it does say William. These are beautiful. I do love a fishbowl of gin and tonic. Thank you so much, Schweppes. Very nice. Oh, what is in here from Schweppes? Thank you. Post story. Thank you. That's my cat. She's the most followed cat in Ireland, by the way, on Instagram. Nearly 12,000 followers.
That it has brought me it has given me a career and what I love sharing online. It's opened so many doors and opportunities, from campaigns that I've always dreamed of working on, alongside with massive companies like the likes of Primark, Easy Locks. I have a big edit coming out with Nasty Gal in April. I've been a part of a tan brand that's everywhere, and yeah, it just goes on. But I think the main thing is that I've gotten a career out of it. Hello everyone, I'm just up in Glendalough and I'm doing a really cool activation for Littlewoods. So it's International Nike Air Max Day. So I'm in some lovely Nike sportswear and I'm going to take a cool photograph. And yeah, hopefully it's cool, but we'll see how it goes. So just finding a location for my pic. See where we go.
People can be so vicious online because I think sometimes when it's online you don't realise that it's a real person, and if you leave a mean comment or whatever it is, it hurts, and you can see it, and not necessarily to me, but I see it on other people's comments or posts and stuff, nasty comments, and yeah, it's kind of crap to see it.
If they slip up or do something wrong, in normal life, you'd get a bit of flack for it, but you'd get over it pretty quickly. Online, it can last for a long time, and if someone makes a slip up or does something bad, they can suddenly get a beehive of action against you, saying how wrong you are and how bad you are, and some people can even tell people to kill themselves, and it's odd because I think people only think that being negative to someone is something that exists in real life, but it has just as strong as effect as it does online than it does offline.
There was a page at one stage. It did shed light on a lot of things, and I definitely think that light needed to be shedded for people to understand that Photoshop was not okay, and to be putting yourself out there in a certain way that isn't real and isn't relatable to young girls, because we need to remember that young girls are looking up to us, whether we like it or not, they are, and they're watching our every move, and they're quite vulnerable, and I think that's something you do need to take into consideration. Just starting up the hill. Things you gotta do to get a good location, huh? Nearly out of breath already. Do we have our hiking boots? No, we don't have our hiking boots, but we do have Air Max. See the light?
I never get used to it in a way of people just being surprised to see me, and people always are like, oh my God, you're real. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, I'm not taken aback by someone spotting me, or never not kind of you know, charmed in a way if someone stopped me and saying hello to me, because it's nice, like, because otherwise it's literally just me on my own with a phone, and then you forget like all these people are looking at you. So it's always nice to have someone to stop you and like tell you something nice, like they love your stories or they love what you do or they love my cookbook or whatever. So yeah, it's nice.
And I think especially for the younger generation, like they probably don't know who like celebrities are really, because YouTubers and Instagram, social media, whatever, they are the new generation of celebrities, and they're the people that are getting recognised because everyone knows who they are.
And it's like what they're brought up in, and social media is their way.
Oh, this is nice. Arch your back. Yeah.
Like, can I try a few more from this angle?
From the last one I took.
No, from here. These are really cute.
Yeah, they're cute, aren't they?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just going to send them on right now before Greg's actually texting me. So we didn't make it to the top, but we made it here for the lovely Lifer photograph. So just favouring them now and send them off for approval. Now they could come back and be like, no, and we'll have to go again. Well, hopefully they don't. I think it's good.
Oh Jesus! To get the photo, like I'd take up to 20, 30, 40 photos. I'm always trying to tweak how I look and stuff like that, and how I'm angled, and so yeah, it can take quite a while sometimes to get the perfect shot. But just because I look rotten in most photos, so it does take about 60 photos to get that one photo.
So when I do my makeup or whatever, I'll probably take around 200 selfies. Like I just keep clicking on my camera just in case, but I could have gotten the perfect shot in the second or third take, but I never just take 2 or 3 just in case. I always need like reassurance that I definitely have one there, and I can just pick through like 200 of them rather than having to choose between 3 that are like fine, you know?
Oh, yeah, light is so harsh. So I'm here in the newly refurbished one. Is this your order, miss?
Yes, it is.
Enjoy!
Thank you.
What's the lighting like in here? It's awful. Would the cafe be better?
It might be.
Yeah, we just check.
I'm gonna try one there and then maybe we can get another.
Yeah, we'll try one here.
I definitely think that people can take Instagram so realistically, where it's not. Like at the end of the day, it is just a platform to share your photographs. Like I don't walk around looking like the way I do my Instagram in real life. It's just like, I'm not saying I look like a completely different person in real life, but the type of makeup I wear, I don't wear that in real life.
Anyone who shares a lot about their life will get people looking at them. It doesn't matter how exciting or how boring it is. I think people are very interested in other people, and we live in an age of reality TV, and you know, we like less scripted kind of shows and stuff, and we like knowing what the neighbour is doing, and we're curtain twitchers, especially in Ireland. You're always like, what's going on outside? And so I think people like me are just letting people into my life for free. You know, you just have to watch me on Instagram. So I think anyone sharing as much as I share is going to get a following.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's hard to remember that it's not just a view, that view is a person. And like, I value every single person that watches me. I think it's like crazy that people care to watch me that much. But yeah, you do kind of sometimes forget, you just see a figure at the end of the day and you forget that that's that many people. And if you were to fill that many people up in a room or wherever, it's a lot of people. Like, so yeah, it's mad.
I mean, I feel like it's gonna keep growing, but it's gonna grow in like different ways. I think, you know, like myself, I'm a podcast host now, and that was just, I think, the next step for myself and my friend. We always wanted to do, but it's just the way the social kind of content creation is going. It's going to podcasts, it's going more on YouTube. Instagram I feel like will always remain the same, but I definitely think there's going to be the next thing, and for you as a social content creator, you just need to keep up and go and be with the next thing.
When you walk through the door, can you hear the music like a drug is to use it? You got my heart on the floor, ain't no love anymore. When I see your body next to somebody new, the way you saw you, I'm too broken hearted, too hurt for this party. It's Saturday night and I don't wanna be alone. I fucked up my chances and I'm too sad for dancing. How am I supposed to move? I can't move on. If I can't move on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on, how am I supposed to move? I can't move on.
Long live the influencer.